You are watching Rewind, Unwind. And the show goes on. Wars in the chat. Shout out to the glass holes. Cal Alpha with the redirect. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching LolcowRewind. Ricka Rewind. We're about to unwind. That's right, I'm your host, Billy the Fridge. And I am not here alone. I'm here tonight with Random Biggs. Biggs, how you doing?
Yo, it's that time again. The Ricka Rewind. We in the building. What up? What up? Let's get it.
It's been a wild one in the LCU, and part of it is because I took a fucking punt with the Hornets nest last night. I was with Yo Mama on Alpha, and this guy kept talking like he was talking for Keemstar, and I'm like, get Keem up here.
That guy has no pull.
And yeah, he doesn't. He's like, you're the reason why, or I'm the reason why you're in the fucking going against Bus. I knocked you out of your circuit. And I'm like, we'll see about that, Papa. We'll see about that. We're back. We're back.
We're back. Let's go. Let's see what this motherfucker got today, brother.
And at the end, I referenced something that he said Thursday, that I was leaving the universe. And that Keem said he had to, like, I don't know, baby me or else I would leave. Dog, I gotta be real with you, Yo Mama. You gotta stop speaking for Keemstar. You ain't him. As much as you act like you know what's going on, dude. You were very happy when we got out of your time slot, and you were very sour when we came back. And we're back. So...
You know, this guy, man, he has a lot of bark, bro. He's like one of those little chihuahuas, you know, when you knock on the door, he goes, wah, wah. When you open the door, he fucking runs and he goes into a loop cycle. Nobody got time for that bullshit today. But we're going to fight back today, buddy.
Not even fight back. I'm just like, this is the real deal. This guy yaps, and he acts like he's speaking like for Keemstar. And if that's the case, if that's what Keemstar's got to say, I know Keemstar. He'll say it. And apparently, that's not the case. Motherfucker was talking out of the side of his mouth. Abyss, 14 months deep on the cash cow. Thank you for hanging with us, Abyss. Yo, Bill and Biggs. Yo, Abyss. Cheers to you. And Kaylee earlier came through the band world with the big heart emojis. So, yeah. So we're back head-to-head with these guys. Where, honestly, when I was told that Sweet Tea was going to go up here with Alpha and Phantom, I was like, hey, let's go see what happens if we're down against Bus. Let's give them an opportunity. Because I'll be real, I've had so many opportunities here in the LCU since the beginning. But I also have to remember that I've been here since the beginning of the LCU. And I should probably stop letting other people get their opportunities at the cost of my own. So I'm glad to be back at the fucking Rewind time slot. This is the Rewind time slot.
Absolutely. And we not like fucking laying down and letting nobody else take it.
Yeah, Dingy coming through with the emoji. It's a high five. Give me a high five. We're about to do high fives today on LolcowRewind. Shout out to everybody with the high fives.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, but I watched you, and speaking of Sweetie, yesterday she just had a real moment. Like, fuck y'all, I'm not giving shit back. I'm taking a break. It was like, damn, yo.
I'm glad
She's
to hear.
gangster, apparently.
I'm glad to hear that she worked everything out with Keemstar.
I saw that too.
Dr. Dector coming through the band world. Reaper 2 Manic says, yo, guys, has Keem, yo, guys, hey, Keem, let's me, Rio, Biggs needs to be a host. Also, Billy, you are the top dog. Biggs needs to let's be real. Biggs needs to be a host. I think Biggs is well on his way to that. And I don't need to be the top dog, right? But I'm not going to have people running around stomping on me and I'm just let it happen. Like, I saw a lot of people speculate today, and some people I resonated with their words, and other people I'm like, what are you gonna do? I was very ominous. I was specifically trying to hold back my words because I'm just looking at fucking Yo Mama, and I'm like, you're so full of shit, dude. Like, you're so full of shit, and I don't. In the conversation, the exchange I had with him, you can't talk to this guy. He doesn't want to talk. He wants to push you and troll you. So everybody's like, Billy's just looping. Anything I said right there would go on dead ears. You have to do the same thing he does to you, to him. Then he can't do anything about it. And it's like, well, Billy's just looping. It's because you literally can't talk to this guy. He's not in it to have a conversation with anybody. He's in it to try and corral you. And when you know his game and you don't fall for it, he's like, that's crazy. And it's like, no, it's not crazy, dude. You kind of fall flat on your face when you don't have somebody to bully. And the truth is, Pitt has been doing as well as it's been doing because Glammy has been nuclear in the LCU to bully. Everybody's like, oh, you're the one that wanted to come back, Glammy. You owe it to Yo Mama for taking you back. Yo Mama kind of owes it to Glammy to have somebody that everybody wants to circle around and shit on. That's the moral of the story right there. But like I said, it's a good show if you like to watch Glammy get bullied, and a lot of people like to watch Glammy get bullied. So W's in the chat.
Yeah, I don't think Glammy quit. This guy in the chat, Krypton, I don't think she quit. But the fact of the matter is she does carry a blunt of the show, the brunt of all of his jokes. She is the reason why he gets the views, because he just takes views off of her back. He bullies her. And, we don't bully over here. This is a place of love. And y'all done fucked up because y'all done woke a sleeping giant. And I'm waiting to see shit crumble.
I'm waiting to see Biggs snap on people. I remember when you snapped on Boogie one night. It was pretty good. You were quick. You were just like, "What? That's not what we do here." And just,
it's all love, bro. You don't want to fucking be a dickhead, yo. If you're going to be a dickhead, you're going to get dealt with. That's it. Bottom line. This guy, he comes in. He always barges into people's shows and he asks a question, and then when they try to answer the question, he asks the same question over again. So he's just saying the same thing. What did you do? What did you do? But he never lets you fucking answer. So it's fucking weird. And everybody likes this shit. No, I don't fucking like it. Let's have a conversation from one mouth to another mouth, and let's fucking talk instead of you fucking saying the same thing over and over again. That's lame. Fuck boy.
Real recognize real. And some people, you can kind of tell they're full of shit. Zeta Ray's next says, Yo Mama is kind of like that crazy country in the Middle East. Fake gay and just hides behind a little bully mask. Nothing more than a coward, but he put yourself in his shoes. It'd suck to be a shadow for a year. I get it, G. I mean, was he a shadow? He literally was the second employee of the month. Keemstar made Yo Mama the employee of the month right after he debuted it. He was the second one. And the second Yo Mama came into this universe, even without a show, he had privileges to jump up on shows. He had privileges to come into everything. And it was because Keemstar saw him as like a good antithesis or whatever. That might be the wrong word. A good fucking foil.
Shit stirrer.
Yeah, a good shit stirrer. And I think he is a good shit stirrer, but at a certain point, I'm over it. I'm literally like, if you come at me, I'm not gonna fucking give you any more leeway than if you gotta say something, say something. And every time he's came up here on Rewind, you got something to say? You got something to say? He doesn't. He tries to play the loop game and wait, what are you talking about? Why are you talking to me, motherfucker? Because I'm a showrunner. I run shows. If you want to come in and say something, do something. But it's got to be on his time.
That action.
It's got to be on his time. It becomes like a weird pissing game. And it's like, dude, I get it. If you're off, if you can't have a conversation man to man, because you're usually being the person dominating over somebody you perceive to be weaker, I understand why you freeze when you talk to somebody who's man to man.
Or he stutters. That's
you
got him. Fucking stutters. That's why he doesn't let people get a word in. I don't think, I think his formal wit is not here. He has to come in with premeditated shit to say, and then he doesn't let you respond to that premeditated bullshit that he spits, so he can just wait until people kick him off. I think that's his goal. He just comes in and he yells the same thing over and over again until someone kicks him.
Yeah, it's kind of where it ends up going most of the time. I don't know, his shtick is old on me. But it's cool. I get a lot of people love it. A lot of people enjoy him. And, hey, do what you got to do. It ain't for me, though. It's not my cup of tea.
we have some decorum over here on Rewind.
It's the form of decorum.
Absolutely, bro. Pinky's out this motherfucker. You feel me?
Got a little sip. But it's just something that I've been dealing with in this universe, being around people that I constructively don't want to work with, right? I don't want to be aligned with a lot of these people. And that's really what it comes down to at the end of the day, is the people that I think are pieces of shit make it very less than interesting workplace. But there's so many people here that I love, like the fans that have been rolling and supporting for so long is a big deal. And the other hosts that I got a lot of love and respect for, really, it's deep, right? Like, I got a lot of love for people, and I think when Tina and Boogie came out last week and were hanging out on the shows, those are people that I've really connected with over the years here. The year here, over a year here now. And
multiple years, brother.
Yeah, well, Boogie and I for years, Tina a little over a year. And I just appreciate them coming through and hanging on the new Unwind. Oh, but there's a lot of stuff to talk about in the universe, and I wanna also bring up. There's something that I said Friday about Tech Protect and his dad, and you were like giving some love. And me and Tech Protect, we go back pretty far, and recently he's been kind of a cunt. And he's another person around here who I really have lost all respect for. And I made a joke while you were trying to give him some appreciation for his father. And I was like, send a $10 dono to let me know what you think happened to his dad. Because I didn't watch the show. I just heard he was going through some shit. And, if I actually hurt Tech Protect, I would feel bad and I would offer him a sincere apology. But I don't think he really gives a fuck what I feel. And I feel like he's always just been trying to throw shit at me for the last few months. So I like at the end of the day, I hope his dad's fine. I hope his dad's great. I lost my dad, and it's one of the worst things in the world. It literally fucking I got blind from stress headaches after my dad passed. I got ocular migraines where I couldn't see because it was just like it was the worst. I wouldn't wish it on anybody in the world, but it happens. And if my opinion makes it worse for you, sorry. If it just is a reason for somebody to keep attacking me, fuck it, go ahead. You were doing it anyways. It's just that's where I stand on that, because I saw people bringing up, how could you, Billy? It was pretty easy. He's been talking shit all fucking for months. it's pretty easy.
But if you throw jabs out there, constantly throwing jabs, constantly, why do you fucking cry about it when you get jabs back? If you're gonna step in the fucking ring, you're gonna get punched in the fucking mouth.
Yeah,
that's how it is.
Yeah. So
he just didn't duck that one.
Well, it probably was unnecessary to add on to his stress and everything, which I get. And at the same time, if I was talking shit to somebody and they said something bad about me or my people, their opinion wouldn't fucking matter to me. Personally.
Opinions are like assholes, brother.
Exactly. Fuck them.
Fuck them. That ain't where I was going.
Opinions are like assholes. Fuck them.
No. People, but that's kind of a common theme here. Everybody, throws punches at everybody else, especially when they're down. They're the topic of the day, and everybody wants to be a bully and come out of the woodwork swinging. But then when someone brings it back to them, they fucking cry to King, or they go to cry to their audience or their echo chamber. Oh my God, this person is such a bad person. But you get what you give. You know what I mean? You bring that into the world, you should expect that.
Yeah. So. Yeah. It is what it is. There's a lot of people here who think that the moral of the LCU is just to, I guess, attack everybody and make enemies, and maybe it works. I don't know. It seems that you naturally get enemies in this fucking place. It seems. Yeah, Dingy says Tech is riding ALR's coattail, thinking he's him. I saw someone say that today. He thinks he's him. Gidgy, you're live on LolcowRewind.
Hey, Miss Gidgy.
You unwinding? You okay?
I'm no.
What's the matter, you?
My boss is a sadist asshole.
What has happened? What has happened this time?
I had to eat things like macaroni and cheese with sardines. They made me drink a can of sardine juice. I had him calling all over my face, like, the girl with the hot dogs when she was getting... It was sardines hitting me, y'all. It was bad. I'm hurting.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You're gonna have to...
Well, look, you brought up my favorite person to hate on, so I had to come up here. I mean, there's a certain number of LCU hosts that Tech Protect has decided he, quote-unquote, hates.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, it's really funny because it's a pick or choose whether or not he hates you. Like Phantom said on live yesterday, boy, tonight he was going hard for him, but yesterday on live, Phantom said, you talk shit behind my back.
Yeah, I saw Phantom show some.
I think, I don't know if that came through on the reader there, but Meekenhertz just dropped a huge love. Came for Zay and the Stew, stayed for Billy and Biggs. Keep it up, boys. The Glassholes love you.
Yeah.
Much love and appreciation to y'all. I checked. I peeked in on the Stew today, and it looks like he did do the bingo. So I'm gonna have to talk to Zay about watching that with me, because I can't watch Stew without her anymore.
That's true.
I need the Stew, bro. I told y'all I'm very invested.
They are killing it, y'all. They are killing it.
Yeah, they are.
Like, they're going to be serious content. I am so proud of the two of them.
Yeah,
their numbers on the back end and their show and the detail they put in the show. I mean, kudos to both of you ladies. Y'all are killing it. Good luck. I wish you nothing but the best. But yeah, I don't get Tech. He says lies. He calls me a child abuser because I throw things at my kid. It's like, what? But that's okay. See, I don't need to talk about him because my back end speaks for itself, doesn't it, Tech? How's that Queens looking? Second's gonna taste so nice. Anyway,
yeah,
come up here and be.
He's flip flops on people. He's nice for one, like you just said with Phantom, and then the next day he's not. It's like he's not a sincere person.
No.
I don't know what he thinks he's gaining. I don't know if he thinks he's smarter than everybody and he's just dumber than everybody, that he thinks he can get away with this. Like, there's a lot of people who are two-faced and they just don't get that they're not that guy. Whoever said he thinks he's him, he definitely thinks he's him. He thinks he's player number one.
He should listen to Jaffe. He should listen to Jaffe, who tells him on the regular, you're not him. You're just not. I'm sorry, you're probably really good in the back end, but dude, what you're doing to Bus is a crying shame.
Who's the short little guy with Gaston in the Beauty and the Beast movie? The little short guy with Gaston.
Oh, hang on.
Is it
I know
LeFou?
who you're talking
Is
about.
It,
It's a name. I was gonna say Pepe, but it's not Pepe. It's something else.
Tech Protect is like the short little guy that follows around the main guy. You know. He's in Jaffe's shadow. He's in Amber's shadow. Yeah. He's really good
at big-ass shadow.
He's really good at just being that little guy. He's like the bird Gilbert LeFou. It is LeFou, okay.
LeFou.
He's a little LeFou. He's a little LeFou. That's his spot in this world. And he thinks that he's like, guys, I'm Schwarzenegger. It's like, no, dude, you're not. You're LeFou. And once you realize you're LeFou, play your part. Be there for Jaffe when he was there with Jaffe. Madhouse was killing it, Madhouse was huge.
Where I'm from, we call that a do boy. He's the one that they go to make do every fucking thing. He has no fucking say so. He's afraid to say anything, and when he does, it's usually to glaze the person that he's afraid of. And he talk like it's no getting through to that guy. Especially if you go on that show and you get a word in between those two yelling ladies. He doesn't listen. He's too busy worrying about what Amber's gonna say.
Well, their prime time, he still hasn't gotten a roadcaster. Apparently for him to obtain a roadcaster, or however he's going to have them hear this, is taking 2 weeks. Prime time, so nobody can hear donos. They don't say thank you after donos. It's like, all they do is sit there and stare at each other and read donos. Like, what is your show plan? Like, at least when other people were there, they did things. They had goals. They moved. They danced. They sang. They entertained.
They just yell at each other. Yeah. They like to argue and yell at each other.
They talk about their Discord. 7 days now. 7 days they have talked about their Discord. Shit you not.
They don't have a Discord anymore, right?
No, they do. They got it back 4 hours later.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. W's in the chat.
How did that happen? How did that fucking happen? Like, I thought it was gone. Like, what prompted that?
And we thought Sweet Tea stole money and never see her again. It's the LCU, sweetie.
Exactly.
You get used to it real quick.
Exactly.
I mean, she probably did. She just got away with it. She just was like, fuck it.
Look, I was pretty sure Sweet Tea was not gone from this world, and she's not. She's taking a break. Will she ever come back? If she wants to, I'm sure Keem will have her. That's one thing about Keemstar, is he really keeps an open door, and honestly, he does feel like he's doing this for everybody here and not just for himself. He does feel like it's to everybody's benefit to be here. He believes in this place, and he believes in the people that are here. And he's like, he doesn't want people to make the dumb mistakes. And when they do make the dumb mistakes, he's pretty open to bringing them back in the fold.
Yeah, but I mean, his track record. He's not wrong a lot of times.
Say it, say it, Billy. Say it, Billy. Say it. Look who just donated. Say it.
Mr. Boom Boom Pow. Thank you for the call. And PF says, ask Gidgy about her sorority initiation in Mexico.
We agreed not to talk about the donkey shows live.
He apparently did do a donkey. Her and Scooter both think it's hilarious. Apparently, personally, I find both of them and the story vile. The story might be vile. I don't know if it's true or not. Unfortunately, donkey shows are a very real thing. And they have a level of humor to them. If you watch the movie Clerks, they hire a donkey show at the Clerks 2, at the end of Clerks 2. And the big reveal is that they thought they were going to get a donkey fucking a girl, and they get a guy fucking a donkey, which is gross.
Yes.
And
anybody
humor,
fucking an animal is gross. It's humor.
It's humor, and humor has gotten to a point lately where it's cloudy. Like no, things aren't funny anymore because unfortunately, so much of the shit's turned out to be real. Like, you look at the 2010, all the PDF jokes there were, and all the famous people making these PDF jokes, and now looking at it, they might have been part of a cover up for actual PDFs. They might, whether they knew what they were doing at the time. The jokes that were being made might have been a smokescreen for people to get away with diddling Nickelodeon kids and kidnapping models. Like it's fucked.
Yeah. I mean, that is the sad part about it. I was listening to some current comedians actually last night, and just with the climate they're in, and you know, things that used to be funny, you can't laugh about them anymore because they're real. It's so funny because it's real.
Yeah, the jokes, I remember when the jokes were there, and I partook in a lot of them too. I don't think I was too public about them, luckily. I grew out of it when I started doing the internet. But I remember, like, back in the 90s, everybody said the F slur. And it was like everybody was a all the time without any connection to, like, actually being, like, actually gay or anything. It just pop. It was like, oh, you shut up. Like, I'm better at Tony Hawk than you are.
It never had a gay connotation to it when we said it. It never did. And somehow, with the birth of all the LGBT rest of the alphabet, we lost that word.
Well,
which I'm okay with. I don't want to offend someone.
I think what happened was we all kind of realized we saw the people it was hurting. Like before, when it was just hurting your friend Brian, because you called him that after beating him at fucking Twisted Metal. You're like, oh, brief. And it's like didn't really hurt him on a different level. But then when you had friends who were actually gay and you could see it in their face when you said it, like there's a depth to it. Right. You're like, oh, that doesn't hit the same. That actually kind of sucks, you know.
and you're absolutely right. You know, I mean, I have very publicly said heinous things and come to realize that, you know, I used to have that. It's just words. Words don't hurt anyone. I've said it a million times. That's the way I used to think.
But I feel like, you know, if you grow past it and you learn that it's unacceptable and you know why, then people should give you another opportunity. But then when you start doing it constantly and you have that negativity behind it, then can't fuck with you. I remember I was a young boy back in the day, you know, back in the 90s, you know, I had friends that used to say the F slur. You know, one time we were in Manhattan and we were walking past, was a line of people and he was just dropping the F-bomb. And this guy came out, you know, he was full drag. And he took his wig off and he beat the brakes off of this motherfucker right on 42nd. He beat the shit out of him. And that day, my young pre-18 self learned that just because a person has a different orientation does not mean that person cannot kick your ass. So you need to be careful what you fucking say. Words have consequences.
I do think we live in an era where people don't believe that their words have physical consequences.
Absolutely.
There's not enough people willing to risk their freedom to slap the shit out of somebody nowadays. And I get that too. It's just Billy 10K to leave the LC or 50K GoFundMe. Yes. Let's see. When I suffer heart failure driving home from fat camp, we're gonna need that GoFundMe. We're gonna need that. It'd have to be double heart failure. I should be fine. But are
you driving?
I think so. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna need a GoFundMe if something happens.
Yo, nothing's gonna happen. Don't speak that shit into
and Mr.
the
yeah, exactly.
Pals, somebody doing good, doing well, Billy. I just had a cosmic brownie, so my night's looking up. Cheers to that, brother. Enjoy the high. But yeah, I think I'm gonna drive down. I want to have my car down there. I want to kind of take it slow, take it easy. I don't really feel like flying. Last year when I flew, it was a lot. And driving in was like a couple hours just from the airport. And like my anxiety is like, there's a lot going on there. So like in my head, I'm like, let's take 4 days to get down to fat camp.
Okay, now I like that. As long as you're not trying to marathon it from where you are, then that's
nah.
Just to watch the world as you're going, you know.
I love that.
Yeah, I haven't done a big long drive. I've never done a drive this long before, so it'll be interesting. But I'm breaking it up with enough time where I can take a beat if I need to. Molly Saurus says glass holes love Billy. Love the glass
Man,
holes.
those glass
We
holes.
love the glass holes.
Glass holes. How cute. I love you guys. Y'all are so awesome. God.
Ms.
Update on
Gidgey.
Tina, if you don't
Yes.
mind.
Yeah.
I just saw that. I have spoken to her. Her voice is back and her fever has broke.
Good.
They do unfortunately think it might be pneumonia. So
Ooh.
we're going to keep our fingers crossed. We're going to hope that she gets those steroids in her body and she takes care of herself. Billy, you know Tina. She's never taken a day off. She's taken 2 days off. We had to force her yesterday, and today Mike said, no, you're not.
I know.
No. So
when Tina takes a day off, it's serious.
Absolutely.
Just call her and bully her so you can keep her blood pumping. You know?
That's exactly. That's what Mike did. That's what Mike did. Mike put up a goal. Bitch, you're going to the ER. We just hit a goal. But it worked. It got her ass there. It got her ass there. She got motivated.
Good. That's good.
She loves
That's
those members. Y'all know she loves those members. So she's like, all right, I'll go.
Yeah,
You know, as
she's
Gen
on-
Xers
she's
are
on the
afraid
back.
of the hospitals and shit. We don't like that shit, you know?
I
But
get
I'm
it.
glad
No,
she
I get
did.
it. I'm glad too. I was worried.
I know how
Sorry.
it is not to want to do hospitals. After I had my heart failure, I spent a good month avoiding the hospital, just trying to convince myself it was like I was getting over pneumonia or something, you know? I'm like, no, it's fine. I just got liquid in my lungs from pneumonia or something, but it was a whole different thing. When I finally went in there, they're like, you have an enlarged heart. Your heart has failed. Your body is shutting down on you. And it was I get it. I never want to do it either. Glow
that's how it
Shine
goes.
says, I'm liking this combo, Billy and Biggs. Good combo. Cheers to you, Glow. Yeah.
Great.
Thank you.
It is a mellow, smooth
That's
combo.
how it goes, though, bro. I went to the fucking hospital. You know, I had a little pain, and they said, "Well, Biggs, guess what, motherfucker? You almost died. You got cancer." Like, what the fuck? When the hell did this shit happen? They said, "Yeah, you know, you didn't know that you had symptoms." I'm like, "Fucking no," you know, because I have a very high pain tolerance.
Yeah.
So they're like,
what were the
like,
symptoms that you like didn't notice?
Your bowel. Your bowels are completely different. Like, it's like devoid of color. It's almost like always diarrhea. It's not a solid,
Oh,
you know,
what
it's not
a
a solid.
miserable. Oh.
You know, but I always have pain, so I never really paid attention to it. So, but they said, you know, glad we caught it. I'm like, fuck yeah. So then they cut me up and took all of my colon out. So here we go.
See,
But I'm still here, brother.
that makes me worry. Do I have cancer or did I have bad Chipotle? Like, I'm
No,
like, shit.
okay, so it's not. I would recommend, you know, Billy, you are in your 40s. You should go get a colonoscopy, brother. And
Yeah,
I'm
that's
saying
what
that
everybody
out of love.
says.
I'm saying it out of love because if you think about it, a lot of people, you know, like the guy who played Black Panther, he was in his low 40s and he died of colon cancer, like stage 4. So that means he had it in his 30s,
Yeah.
which means that it's starting to come to fruition in people at an earlier age versus back, you know, where it was always 50 and above. So that threshold is dropping because of the things that we put into our bodies. So it might be a good time, brother, for real. And yeah.
I had a friend who was addicted to them because he liked the high, the medicine they give you when they give you a colonoscopy. He liked getting high, so he had like 3 or 4 colonoscopies in like the first start of his 40s. I was like, that's a lot, dude. He's like, I really like the medicine they give you.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm gonna be completely honest. Woo. But you know, luckily I didn't really scar a lot. It was they did what they had to do. They gave me like maybe 4 or 5 punctures or whatever. But it's not. I don't have like a big giant scar or nothing like they would have back in the day. But you know, definitely don't take it, you know, like a joke. You know, we talk a lot of shit, bro, but I ain't joking about that. You know, that is something. All of you guys. If you are like in your high 30s, bro, go and take a look. Your insurance agency, your insurance company is gonna fight it, but tell them motherfuckers that you want to get it because it's showing that it's starting to strike people younger and younger. So,
Yeah.
And correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm not wrong, isn't it much more treatable the earlier you
Yes.
find it with colon?
yes,
So
because you can, it's treatable, and you know you don't have to. Because if they find it early, they can just remove it during your colonoscopy. You know.
Oh wow.
But if they find it where it's a little advanced and it's, surgeries versus chemo, et cetera, et cetera. But if you go and you find it early, then you can just have it pulled right there in your colonoscopy surgery, and you wouldn't even have anything to worry about. So yeah.
The more you know. It's Mooch says Billy's colon fell out mini Chipotle's ago. He good. Mr. Boom
He's
Boom
good.
Pow said, "Get back to work, Glow. Don't make me report you." There you go. Better get back.
Love it.
But
Yeah, late stage is definitely fatal, Clint. And a lot of young people, man, they really, it's not a joke, man. Go and get that shit out. And I'm telling you, if you are not 40 plus, your insurance agency is gonna talk shit about you getting it. Fight and get that shit, bro, because you never know. Trust me.
How old were you when you found it?
I was 47 at the time.
So you had it for a while. Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
I had it for a while. And a lot of things, because if it's you see it every day, you know what I mean, and I got a pain in my back today. Okay, well maybe it's because I slept on my side, or hey, I got a pain in my back. Maybe it's because I slipped on the steps, and you never think that it can be something serious, and
Right.
they kind of lends to when we go to the doctor for something stupid, like, hey, I got back pains. I want to get some aspirin, and they're like, surprise, motherfucker, you got cancer. It's just like, that's what it is,
yeah.
I mean, that's exactly what happened to Tina. Went in the hospital. They told her, "Oh, sorry, leg's going." Next day,
Right
she
leg.
didn't have a leg.
That's why I don't like going to the hospital. It's always something.
I saw poor Billy laid up in the hospital. That scared the shit out of me. That scared the shit out of me to see his young ass in that hospital bed. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Belinda Giles says, "I hate hospital talk, but I love that you bounce back." Yeah, like normally I wouldn't want to talk too much about this stuff, but it's like maybe somebody out there will hear this and get the damn colonoscopy and save their life, It's just like
And
shit.
you know what's funny? And you know what's funny is because I'm sitting here and I'm going through all of this shit and I'm watching live and Boogie's talking about his cancer and how he faked cancer. And you would think that I would be pissed about it, but it was kind of assuring and it helped me even process what I was going through. That's why I wasn't mad at him. I thought it was fucking funny. You know what I'm saying? And I wrote him, like, if you ask him, like, I wrote him at that time. I told him he never fucking responds to DMs. But I told him, I do have cancer right now. And thank you for doing this because it's helping me. So, but.
Oh,
it was
that's
still
pretty
fucking wrong.
freaking cool. I hope he
It,
hears that.
it was still wrong, though. Oh, he did. I'm
That's
talking.
well, yeah, but Boogie has this crazy way. He's got such a gift of being able, so does Billy, of being able to turn something that's serious or bad, and he can make comedy out of it. It is such a skill, a gift, I don't know what you call it, but the great ones have it. The good comedians can do that. And those two, I see do it all the time.
Sometimes we fail. Sometimes we say something a little too
lot
raw.
of times.
But yeah, Boogie is someone who I've been entertained by for a very long time. And,
Yeah.
And I was very happy to become friends with him when I did, because I was like, I identified with him because we were like born into the fat, We're brothers of flesh, of the chubby, the chubby society, and I feel like I identify with him on that level before everything else. And then magic and nerd shit too is good, and the talking shit and being a fucking asshole thing is fun to me too. So I'm like, he ticks all my boxes. It's sick fuck.
He is, but he's great. You gotta love him. You can't not love him. I've tried to hate that son of a bitch.
Oh, he gets on my fucking nerves.
He
gets on my fucking
does,
nerves all the time.
but you love him then. You look at, I see these pictures of him, it's like, oh, I love you, Boogie.
He's like 40% of the time he's a fucking asshole.
Yes.
And then that 60% when you really need it, he comes through. You're like,
Yes.
"You fucking dickhead."
Yes, I get it. Yes.
Belinda
What do you
Giles.
guys think about?
Belinda Giles says it's after 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are? You like how I slid that in the title of today's episode? Biggs, you brought that up the
So
other night.
Belinda remembers that. Do you guys remember that?
I remember that. I remember that.
How old are you, Biggs? I'm 56.
I'm 49. You're
Okay,
the
so
same age
okay,
as mine.
okay, all right. So I remember that. It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your kids are? My mom used to say that to me as a joke. It was so cool when I saw that in your title.
It was, they literally did that every night at 10 p.m. before the news came on.
Yes.
And people really looked around and said, "Oh shit, my kid's not here."
Yes. Street lights have been on for 45 minutes. Where the hell are they?
Yep.
Seems says, did the blue-haired lady just say Billy and Boogie are part of the great ones like Seinfeld, Boogie and Billy? What the fuck, the great ones? Seems one, that's Gidgey. Two, yes, she's saying we're Seinfeld.
That's it. That's what I said. I mean, according to Boogie, he makes the doctor money already. We just need to get Billy into the doctor money and we'll be doing great. But no, what do you guys think about Wings being back?
Oh, I thought that was...
Have y'all talked about it?
I haven't talked about that at all. We haven't got there yet. Wings is the manager of LolCow Nerds now. He's saying he's not going to fat camp. I'm not going to fat camp, and I don't know if he's going to have what his role is going to be yet. So I'm very interested in seeing. But it's awesome to have him back in the fray in some way at a speed that he can enjoy. Like Wings is a lot better than what I think he was doing on live. You know. I don't think that was his. At first, it was a good move for Wings. He was like he was the voice of reason a lot of times. That also was a little out there, and that was a well needed piece. But then at some point, live got so fucking unreasonable that a voice of reason just kind of got in the way of the being unreasonable. So now that he's somewhere that maybe he can fold around and be himself, the Pepsi Pimp is back. W's in the chat.
I'm very happy. I'm very happy for that.
Yeah, he said he wasn't really interested in being on camera, and he said he's definitely not interested in going on live. So I'm assuming he's going to have some kind of behind the scenes role, managing these guys and probably writing their shows. But we'll see how it goes. I think that him being out of the spotlight but having something to do is what he needs. I think he's been in the spotlight for a long time, and he kind of needs a break and a shield. So I think this is a good move for him. I'm happy to see that he's here.
Good point. Yeah, that is a good point.
The universe is so big right now that if you have like the history he has here with it, there should be a place for him somewhere, right? Like I agree. I feel like if he wants to be here, you'd be able to find him somewhere where he can work and be happy.
Yeah, where he can make a difference. And, he has a mind for it. He's been doing it for a long time. So I think that, if someone actually listens to what he says, he doesn't have that pressure of being on camera saying it, I think he's going to do somebody very good.
Right now,
I think that he can... Go ahead, boss.
Right now, Nerds is Wings and Nick and Grim. Grim and Nick are very interesting people in their own right. Grim's a huge wrestling YouTuber, Grimm's Toy Show. He's got
the real deal. Yeah,
he's got a history. Nick's got this huge history. He grew up on MTV, and with Wings now putting his mind into it, they both come from different eras. Like Nick and Grim are just different. They're not this place yet, but they're smart and they know how to apply themselves to their work. With Wings directing them, it could be a huge glow up for the both of them. I don't know Grim too well, but I love wrestling like he does. I share that with him. And
I've watched this channel for a long time. I'm very familiar with him. I can't wait to meet him and talk to him.
I got to know Nick pretty well.
That's so cool. Yeah. I love Nick. Nick is probably my favorite host in the entire LCU.
I like him too. He's a very chill person. He's a very chill person.
Very responsible. Very.
He's got a good heart, and he wants to do shit. He wants to make content. He wants to be.
He's fucking crazy.
He's gung ho, and
he's so excited for Fat Camp Billy. It's nice to see someone so hungry.
Yeah. So I'm happy to see him getting a little piece of that Wings mentality. Because it could be a damn putting a rocket ship on these guys who already got the horsepower,
Yeah,
I'm excited for it.
Yeah, Nick's very fast up here, bro. He's very witty and he's very snappy, and the conversations that they're gonna have is gonna be amazing. I can't wait to watch, bro. I'm a fan. I'm not gonna lie.
And I didn't know Wings was such a wrestling fan. I was talking to Mike about it today, and Mike did confirm that Wings is a huge wrestling fan, and they want to continue with the wrestling idea, which I love for that show. I'm just now at my age learning about professional wrestling. Never paid attention to it. I'm hooked. There are storylines that are so much better than ours. But these are like real athletes, like the stuff they can do and the way they go to school for this shit. Like I honest to God, I knew about wrestling in the 80s. That was amazing. I loved it, but I didn't, I'm a girl. We just didn't get into it as much. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I love it and I'm excited for it. Wrestling's pretty fun.
Yeah, I think there's a huge part of the community that's into it. I've noticed that when I was doing balls on my own, at 4 a.m. or whatever after the split,
no.
I had like one episode where I was just spitballing with the crowd and it turned into a big wrestling talk. And before Nightmare came on, I was like, maybe I'm just going to turn this into a wrestling talk show because I know I know a lot about wrestling and the audience was there and it's 4 a.m. Like, what the fuck else are you going to do?
I mean, he knows a little bit about wrestling. Billy knows just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
But,
The goal's up. The goal's up. I love it when you do this. Oh my God, how quick are we going to hit it today? Sorry, I'm so sorry. I love this when he does the 60 box.
60 box.
Look, Greeky gets 60 box.
Sneaking it in there.
And it just, I love that. Sorry. See, and he doesn't tell y'all, so y'all can't beat it. Like normally, we get in really quick and get it over with, and he doesn't tell you now because he wants you to wait, so we get that pressure, and we have to get it in really quick.
I always like it when people start jumping in without me saying anything, so I give it a little time.
I like that.
But
I think a lot of the universe likes wrestling. It's just that they don't want to say anything. But it's okay. It's okay. I know you guys like wrestling.
Well, I think
I like it.
Lightning Sparrow got 60 Donkey Kong country dollars.
Let's go.
That's awesome.
Sammy Smith coming through with the W. Billy W. Biggs. Keep it up. Thank you. Thank you, Lightning Sparrow, for the 60 donkeys. Huge ass with the 60 box.
Appreciate you. Y'all are so cool. I love that. Aw, I love that. That's so awesome. I've taken up enough of your amazing gentleman's time. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Gidgy.
Continue
blue-haired
doing
lady.
a badass job. Blue-haired lady out.
You have a good night, Gidgy. Triple Royce has got to ask Gidgy, who's your favorite wrestler? She's brand new to it. So probably, if I had to guess Gidgy's favorite wrestler, it would be who's the hot shit right now?
I'd say Roman.
Say Roman?
Yeah, I'd say Roman.
I think she would be into like a heel, a bad guy. I don't know. It's a good question. Roman is like everybody's number one, I think. Metalis is for Sissy Box. Love you, Billy. Love you, Metalis. And Greeky coming through with the heart. Much love, Greeky. And Slinging Sugar says, let's go.
Let's go.
What if Gidgy's favorite wrestler was like Dominic Mysterio? I feel like that would be a really cool answer.
Dom.
I like Dominic Mysterio.
I like Dom. I like Dom. He's well above the curve, bro. He's well ahead of it.
But yeah, there's I see the people talking about wrestling in here.
You see this, right? You see it?
Yeah, so I think Nerds is going to become a very niche, interesting show. I like that. I do like that. If that's where it goes,
invade, bro. We're gonna have to invade them. It's gonna show up one day.
Press our wrestling knowledge. Maybe we could challenge a nerd to a wrestling trivia night or something. Because I don't catch up with a lot of the newer stuff as like I used to, but anything before 2000, I was like constantly on. I've been following ever since, but that'd be fun.
They make it very hard to follow everything now. Everything is behind 10 different paywalls, bro. I ain't made of money.
I just got into music and everything, and kind of my direction turned a different way. But
yeah.
Thank you, Slinging Sugar. Thank you, everybody who came through and showed a little love right off the bat. It looks like we are 4 out of 30 into the Sissy Box. And I think I actually set it up for fucking greens instead of 2s somehow. That's why they're sending in greens. I fucked up the Sissy Box. This is.
Oh my gosh!
Did you fuck up? I have to restart it now. I swear that I had it set for twos and it fucked up. This is what happens. I trolled our own audience. This is
Gidgy did say she likes the heels, so you were right. You were right. Bow down. You were right.
Now we got to restart the Sissy Bucks. If we don't hit it, I get it. I fucked it up today. Damn it, dude. Biggs.
Sir.
You been following the LCU today? Anything sticking out to you?
Dude, I took a fucking nap and came back to all hell, bro. Like, what the heck, yo? Like, this universe goes so fast, bro. Like, well, let's see. Let me rewind. Today wasn't a good day today. I was kind of
huge ass with round 2, much needed. The Logie Bears looks like Sissy Bucks got a new tariff to pay off the Appalachian debt. Dude, I am so glad that Sweet Tea and Keem settled that shit just because I think that if Sweet Tea ever wants to come back, it'll be interesting. It'll be fun. She is very much a character, and this place needs characters. Logie Berra dropping a deuce on the track. Big love, Logie. We are 2 out of 30 into hitting that Rick round 2 Sissy Box. Can we do it?
Box.
Maybe. But
I don't know, like, while I was napping, I don't know what happened, but I'm pretty sure that Phantom turned into Lou Ferrigno. I don't know what happened, but he was very upset. I don't know what happened. What did they do to him? But
watched him on Lolcow Live. I think his statement was that Sweet Tea and Keem have this issue. Why is he responsible for any of it? You know, he's like, why the fuck am I getting hate? I was just a middleman. I was just a co-host. Slick and Sugar coming through. Meek and Hurts coming through. Too fast, too furious. Belinda Giles coming through. It ain't much, but it's an honest dono. Very honest. Thank you for your honesty tonight.
Thank you.
Appreciate you very much, Belinda. Cassie Ulan coming through with the big love. Love you too, Cassie. Hearts on fire. Strong desire. Metallus A3 says for the others, Sissy Bugs goal. And Meek and Hurts says too furious, too fast for y'all. Meek and Hurts knows.
Yeah, he said something about being doxxed and everybody has his phone number now. I don't know what the hell happened. Like, I guess now I know not to take a nap ever again.
Yeah, Phantom was saying he was getting random calls and messages from people. Gidgy coming through RWO4 live. Thank you, Gidgy. Appreciate you. Yeah, I guess someone doxed him. Was it the was it do we know who did it, or was it just happened? That really fucking sucks. Terpenoid says, y'all remember the chicken tendies gimmick with Dom?
Yes, I do.
He liked the tendies?
Yeah, that's all he liked was the tendies.
Now, tendies got really popular with, was it the GameStop crowd? The GameStop investors, they're getting their tendies. The tendies were always good.
You know, and then I'm hearing rumors that, the bus have their voice chat back and they're in there just hanging out, soft doxing people. So maybe they soft doxed them. I don't know. Like prank calling them, asking them if the refrigerator was running.
Why would they, though? Why would they?
You know, this is the Lolcow universe.
I don't want to accuse them of anything. I'll let them do that on their own. I think that the bus VC is a needed place. I think there's a lot of fans that come here, and when they took the VC away and they were trying to go in main chat, I jumped in main chat to see how it was, and it was like weaponized, just neurodivergence in there. I couldn't think. It was so much noise going on, so much bitching, so much like half fighting, half just trolling. I was like, this is terrible. Give them their fucking Discord back so I don't have to listen to this. Because in their Discord, at least there's some level of peace. I won't say decorum. That's a rewind thing. Bearskin says $2, $1 dono. How does he get away with it? The one that wants to learn says, love you too, need the laughs lately. Gidgy, come back. You can blame it all on me. I'm glad you want to learn. I'm glad we can give you some laughs. There's a whole lot going on in this world right now. If you look outside the window, it can get pretty crazy. And I think Boogie said it tonight. He was like, I sure as hell would rather deal with these dipshit crazies here in the LCU than the crazies on the news. And I'm
Amen,
like,
brother.
hey, shout out to everybody who comes here for a little break from the crazy everywhere else. If we got a little bit of if we could put crazy in a bottle, then you can drink it and sip with us. Meek and Hurt's coming through. To be, or not to be. That is the question.
That is the question.
Meek and Hurt's knows or
Chat,
not.
Chat has informed us that Sweet Tea has made her appearance in her show. I don't know. She's on Pit, I think they said. Yeah, she's on Pit.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, because that's where Yo Mama stood up for her the other night and got her truth out about Keem, I guess, owing her the $1,800. And that's probably what led to some sort of resolve between them. Megan Hurt's 2B. Is that the question? Cryptic Cowgirl says, let's go, $60. Love you, Billy. Love you too, Cryptic Cowgirl. Good to see you. The one that wants to learn says, ALR had her bestie before docs people for her. Well, that sucks. I don't think ALR has a problem with Sweet Tea, though, does she? Or with Phantom, though, does she?
She has a problem with every fucking body, bro.
I don't know. Her and I, best friends.
Best friends? I'm jealous, bro.
Don't fuck with me, please. No, I'm just kidding.
There was one time I was inside the chat and I was going off on Amberlyn Reed and some lady in there, or a person I'm not gonna assume or whatever, but she made me promise to be nice to Amberlyn, so I can't, bully her. So hands off. I made a promise. I can't. So apparently she's gonna be my new best friend. I'm gonna make it happen.
Now, do you just make promises to random people in Discords all of a sudden? Is this your thing? Is this your thing?
I was on drugs. I took my medication and I was kind of grooving, morning time coffee, it was a thing. It happened. Yeah, it happened.
So maybe Amber doesn't like Phantom because he clocked her bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, everybody clocks her bullshit. You do know that lady refuses. She can say something in the same conversation with you and then tell you with a straight face that she did not say that. It's convincing too, bro. Like,
it's that charm that gets you a following like hers. Like, Cajun lady coming through the band world. Thank you, Cajun lady, for hanging with us.
Thank you.
3 months deep. But yeah, it's
like she had me question it. Like, did she say it? 3 months. Thank you, Cajun lady. Shout out.
I don't really.
Yeah, and I checked into Phantom's show when he went on today, and he was talking about how bummed he was about everything, and he's a recovering alcoholic. He's sober now, and he showed us his trophy drink. I have one too in the fridge, and he said that he was so upset today that he was going to open it, and everybody was pouring out love to him, telling him not. I told him just don't let it bother you too much, but acknowledge it, and I think he's going to be okay. But he was pissed. And, he's a calm person, but he was pissed. I think he turned into the Incredible Hulk. It was amazing.
What's his trophy drink?
It's some kind of weird beer. I don't know. It's like some weird beer he has. He said that it was the last one. It was the one before his last drink, and he was going to open it, but he saved it, so he's not going to open it. It reminds him of his sobriety.
I have a 40-something, 45-year-old can of Billy beer behind me. It's probably rotten, nasty. It's you
have a Billy beer?
It's a Billy beer. It was the president, Jimmy Carter's brother, Billy Carter, put out this Billy beer back when he was president, and it's fucking like 45 years old, still in the can.
Don't open it.
Maybe that will be my trophy beer or whatever. I'll just vomit everywhere and get tetanus or botulism or something.
If you open it, a person is going to drop out, bro.
For real.
Don't open it.
I gag thinking about drinking it, but glad he didn't go to that dark place.
And I heard him and Fupa broke up or something. I don't know. I don't keep up with it. I thought they were a thing, but they're not a thing. Someone's on break or some shit. Who the fuck knows? But yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, Fupa and Phantom are forever. I'm shipping Fupa and Phantom forever. Phantom cheese. But
Never open that beer, brother. Ever. Don't never open.
the Billy
I have a
beer?
Corona in my fridge. Yeah. I have a Corona in my fridge. It's been there for going on 3 years now.
Cajun lady says, love y'all with the hearts. Guys, we are 11 away from hitting a sissy box with 19 minutes left. If we hit this sissy box, should I put a goal up for like 5 red donos to drink a 45-year-old beer and vomit in front of
No.
Probably vomit in front of everybody, but probably get botulism.
You don't want to do that, bro. You don't want to do that.
It's just a 45-year-old beer. Shavea says she asked him for a break and she don't think that she ever liked him in that way. Maybe you think
it was a way in? It was
a way into the LCU.
Interesting. Very interesting. I don't want to get into that.
Is this a hot take? I don't feel bad for guys when they get used by women. Is that a hot take? I don't.
It hurts stuff.
I don't care. Like, dude, we're supposed to hurt. We're supposed to go through pain. It helps us deal with pain. It makes us stronger. It makes us not make poor choices again in the future. Don't fall for somebody who's using you. You have to learn that once or twice or 17 times. At some point, I feel like you want to be used, right? Like it's like you got to learn. You got to do better. Rainbow the Turks is Billy and Biggs giving good familiar vibes. Bow, bow. Kicking it back.
Shall we go? That's number 20 right there, boss man.
20, twin, homie.
20 and 20.
But I like when I hear it, she might have used him. Like back when Lacey was being accused of using CD-ROM, I'm thinking to myself, so what? This guy needs experience. You go through bad experiences so that when the right one comes along, you are well prepared to handle them. If you don't have no experience, the right one might come along and you might fumble the right one because you don't know what you're doing.
Yep. And that's basically what happens.
We have to live life. It's like all these people are like, you shouldn't go out and I don't know, you shouldn't be in bad relationships. Like you don't know a relationship is bad. Gaff Garion with the 99-cent troll. Damn it, Gaff. You don't know bad until you've been through bad. And it sucks that some people will put up with some real heinous shit. I'll tell you that. Hey, Jaded says, I don't think she used him. She was just thirsty. Hey, some girls are thirsty. I give that. Damn it, Gaff 9. Gaff be trolling. Thank you, Gaff. But I'm just that way. I think that if a girl uses you, you gotta learn from it, right? And if you only walk away with fuck that bitch, she used me, I don't think you were even close to learning the lesson that you needed to learn. Miss Allah says, live life, party time, RWO, let's go. Bully Guy says, let me table flip for fuck's sake. What's blocked? What's blocked? What happened? What have we done? What have we done?
What is in that cup, sir? What is in there? What are you drinking on?
Unsweetened iced tea. I drink unsweetened iced tea a lot. That's where I get my caffeine from. I went to Chipotle today and I had a little Chipotle salad. Had the iced tea at Chipotle, and I filled up my iced tea and I got my Starbucks iced tea. I came home with this and this full of tea, ready to drink my tea, and this is empty and this is what I got left. So W's in the chat. Clover coming through with the big orange hearts, orange car. You know what an orange car is? Lightning says, women, am I right? Dude.
Am I right?
I'll tell you this. I think that women are the best of us, and even most of them are insufferable. I think men, there's very few real good men in this world, and that's a good thing.
I'm going to give you one bit of advice. when you deal with a woman. If you ever meet a woman that can answer this question without fail, marry her. And that question is, what do you want to eat for dinner? There's not a single woman out there that can answer that question in one take. If you find her, marry her.
You think it's
if
that
you
important?
did find her, tell me.
You think it's that important?
Yes.
Because this is my take on that. As the man, you have to be like, do you want Olive Garden or do you want Outback? And you know that because you give her two choices, she's going to pick one. It's all about figuring out how to get the answer.
Impossible.
I'm telling you.
Work.
Biggs.
But see, you can't change it. You just gotta ask that one particular question. Just that one question. Just what do you want to eat for dinner? Just ask the question. Don't give them choices.
You just gotta
drive them someplace.
You just gotta know in your heart that there's an answer, and you gotta give them two choices, and one of them will work. Belinda says, "Paint me's like one of your French girls." Let's go. But the General Lee is an orange car. Orange car is internet. People call orange cats orange cars on the internet. It's like a meme. Orange people are so stupid for cats that an orange car is an orange cat. Are you a cat person? Are you an internet cat person?
Yes.
You are.
Yes. I watch cat videos all the fucking time. Instagram. I send them to friends. I'm old, bro.
I think that I never was an internet cat person, but now I get it.
And now with the AI videos, I've seen cats do everything from work at McDonald's to rob people on their porches. I've seen it all.
My favorite is the little sad cats that are always crying and trying to get, they're always wearing diapers and they're always trying to like get, they're poor or like they're either greedy or poor. And there's like this weird morality story and the fucking little cats are running around their diapers. There's something sick going on there. I'm not sure what it is yet, but I watch way too many of those. And it's like, it's got that meow, 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 or whatever, the Barbie song.
Yep.
Funky faces, RWO for life with the orange hearts for the orange cars. Orange cat equals Garfield. Yeah, orange cats apparently have their own energy. Garfield energy.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm learning these things every day, Biggs. This is boomer society.
You can take it even further, bro. Heathcliff energy. See, I don't think you're there yet. Heathcliff came before Garfield, bro.
Yeah, I know Heathcliff. Rudo's Sapphire says, that's BS. I cook every night. And I ask my husband, what does he want? And he never knows, of course. Oh, see.
Well played.
It's the man's job to let you think you made the choice by giving you two choices. I'm telling you, it's that simple. Belinda Giles says, bring back I Can Has Cheeseburgers. LOL cats. Remo the Turk. Okay. Braille, Remo. Really? Braille, Remo. Really? Funky Fade with the orange hearts. And we got the sissy bucks. I know we can do it. Let the confetti rain. Let's have a big party.
I think he said, you can't see me, he said. Oh, what it was. I was looking, I didn't know.
Lighting Express says, oh, men can be a problem too. Yeah, I know. That's the problem, is that men aren't men anymore. I'm tired of men going to fucking loser men to learn how to be men. The manosphere bullshit. Dinah Jew coming through with the gifted. Thank you, Dinah. This manosphere bullshit are like lost boys that had no daddies going to learn how to be men from guys that literally are just trying to get clickbait and raise their hatred for women. Like, dude, I really feel like we need a real college for men to become men. And all it's gotta be is like make the tough choices before everybody around you has to, and they feel comfortable around you, and now you're a man. Make everybody around you comfortable. That's if that's the moral fiber of masculinity, is that you have the strength and power that you were given by just being naturally bigger Find a way to make everybody comfortable around you, and you are the man now. That's how you become a man. Know that you have, take the power you were given by being bigger and being able to hunt while the woman stays home and puts a baby in her belly. And that's all it takes. Dinah do come through with the cash cow.
Welcome to Cash Cow.
Learn how to make people be comfortable with the fact that you could take down a lion with a spear. You know that if you got to be that guy, you get to be that guy, but make everybody around you comfortable in the process. That's how you become a man. Everybody else who fucks around with that, you're missing the point. Sticky Finger says, ooh, no kids. Look, the problem with that is that good people aren't having kids anymore. You
end up with the boosters.
You need good people making good people. Everybody right now we're in late stage capitalism. KK coming through. I don't know what's going on right now. I gotta figure this out. KK says, I prefer my dogs. I'm the white lady who finds a pit bull, takes it home, puts a sweater on it, and names it Fluffy. Biggs, I like your vibe. Billy, what about Glow Wrestling? You remember that? I remember Glow. Yes. I used to watch Glow all the time. Mount Fiji. Is it Mount Fiji? Yep. I watched the Netflix series on Glow. I thought it was really, really chill. I don't think I finished it. I watched the first 2 seasons. Really liked it. But yeah, I was all about Glow back in the day. I was about all wrestling as much as I could watch it. It was the 80s. Like if you were watching TV, it was there and it was cool and it was sensational. It was the simplest good guy versus bad guy, but with colorful attire and flashy moves, and it was just cool. I love Glow though. I think Sylvester Stallone's mom was the manager of Glow for a while. Just weird shit.
Yeah, I remember. Wrestling's wrestling. But did you get a chance to watch One Piece yet?
No, I haven't watched fucking 1,200 episodes of anime.
Episodes?
Yeah, you fucking madman. Remo the Turk says, all right, you got me, Law. The Braille just says, Sissy box, you passed. Shit, I should have known. Remo. I should have known.
You have homework. You have to watch all 1,200 episodes in 3 days.
Dude, I want to watch so many things in this world, and I'm a completionist. When I sit down, I usually binge everything. I hate starting a show that's not done because I'll watch like season 1, season 2, season 3, and then there's nothing to watch and I can't catch up. And then it's like a die roll whether or not I'm going to have time to watch when it comes back. And I never finish shows anymore, so I just stopped watching them altogether. I don't know, man.
They say we're sleeping. No, I don't really do the episodic TV because I don't have the time to catch up on a lot of things. So my thing is movies. I watch movies, and 2 hours, everything's done. It's a nice bow, stories told, and then I can go about my business. That's how I feel.
Eileen Press in the chat says, Eileen Press says, Billy, the One Piece won't be real until you watch it.
I think he's triggered.
I want to spend my free time tinkering with my magic cards. I can't do it and watch One Piece. It's not possible. It's not possible, guys. You're out of your mind. Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. I have to finish Better Call Saul. That's one of those that I still need to watch 2 or 3 seasons of to finish out. It's hard out here, man.
Too much content, bro. I can't watch that shit. Everything's like it is so much. I just deal with movies. Like I don't like my wife is the episodic TV person. So whatever she's watching, we have to watch for a month. Me, 2 hours, I'm good.
I went to the movies a few times this month or last month, not this month, February. I was not going too often, so it was nice to go. A few times last month. I want to get more in. Rudo Sapphire says, Billy, haven't seen you since the Leafy is Here arc, Law. I was shocked to find you here. Glad to see you're doing so well. Rutos, cheers to you. Yeah, it's been a wild ride. That was like 10 years ago, huh? Coming up on the 10-year mark. Fuck. Biggs, the internet is a crazy place.
I agree.
You judge yourself based off of the memes that you live through.
Breaking Bad was a good series. Yeah, it was. I kind of like what is the biker show? I watched the biker show. I forget what the hell it's called.
Sons of Anarchy?
Yes, Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, that was a good one.
And people are saying Gold was good today, brother.
Kalo said, today we had a really raw episode on Gold. I didn't expect Grim to cry, but it was a really good show today, and I really enjoyed that. And I hope we have more stuff like that in the ICU. He means LCU. He didn't capitalize the L, but it reads out as ICU. Unless Grim was in the ICU today, and that's why he was crying, which is a horrible thing. Damn.
I don't know, but things move so fucking fast here, bro. It's like I woke up to like not even knowing what the fuck's going on. There's new people. They changed our time zone again. They like, what the hell? Yo, we're 10 o'clock again. Like, what the fuck? I just can't go to sleep anymore.
Yeah, don't ever sleep. You'll learn that. Number one rule: don't sleep.
Jeez.
Kayla was on live tonight. Oh shit! Mika Hertz says Sons of Anarchy was so good. Same as Peaky Blinders. Heart. Peaky Blinders. That's a show that I would probably get into if
It was actually good.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks great. I just like what happens is I'll have like a little bit of free time. Like if I ever take time off, which is not real, doesn't exist. If I have like 2 weeks open, that's when I binge watch shit. I'm like, okay, I got 2 weeks. Let's start watching some TV, and then then it's over, and it's like, oh, that was a waste of time. Because if I watch something and I'm into it, I don't sleep. I stay up watching it, and that's why I don't get into shit.
Dinah said we do cat naps around here. I guess so.
We do cat naps.
Yeah. But I think
Kalo Dino says no, he was crying because we watched my documentary trailer and he saw the real Raw and real me. Yeah, well, Kalo, you need to chill. You need to chill.
What does he mean by that?
You need to chill, Kalo.
But I think a lot of because I don't have a lot of spare time. I'm
making people cry. You don't have a lot of spare time.
No, and a lot of times my grandkids come over and we hang out. But for the most part, my spare time is spent playing video games. I like to play video games, and that's what I'm gonna do. I have a very unhealthy addiction to a game called Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight's really good. That's one of the few games I've actually played. I played it on my Nintendo Switch, and it was really fun. And I tried to play it on the PC, and the PCs, I don't know if it was the frame rate or whatever, I sucked on PC. Like, I was okay on Switch. I wasn't even that good on Switch. But I came to PC, and I was getting fucking piped hardcore. I was like, okay, I'm done with Dead by Daylight. Fuck that. Metalis says, I'm with Billy. I've had friends beg me to watch One Piece. There's 1,100 plus episodes, and that's way too intimidating to start. They do have OVAs that cover several episodes. I may give those a look.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to give us some likes on this stream, we're 7 away from 200 likes. You know what that means. If 200 people like us, we can tell our moms. And that's pretty cool. My mom always thought I was cool, but I need validation through YouTube likes.
The chat's really. I think Kalo has been talking about you, brother.
Yeah, Kalo, you need to shut your fucking mouth. Son of a bitch. But
I don't know. People don't really like Dead by Daylight, but I do. I've been playing it for a long time. I'm a horror fan. I enjoy horror movies, so.
What's your favorite horror film?
Friday the 13th, all of them.
Did you like Freddy versus Jason?
Yes.
Yeah, that shit was good. I saw that in theaters, and it was so funny. Like, the audience was a bunch of, like, drunk horror fans, and they were just yelling at the screen. It was a good time.
Different time. It was a different time.
Biggs,
I remember.
Can I ask you something? Might come
Sure.
off as a little racist.
Mm-hmm.
Do you yell at the movie theater screen when you go see movies?
No.
It's a stereotype, you know?
Yeah.
And
so
I
don't do that. I talk really loud to my wife.
You do?
I talk really loud to my wife.
Because I got to say something. That's one of the stereotypes that I'm always happy when they come true. Because it's so much. Some movies are so much funnier when you have somebody yelling at the screen, and when it's somebody who's like really into this shit, it's so funny. And I've been to movies a few times where there's like a couple of old black ladies watching, and they make the movie for me, dude. It's so fucking funny. I'm like, dude, I love this so much more.
But see, down here, like, it's not like the movie theaters are not as popular as they used to be down here. So it's really rare that you'll have a full theater down here.
Like, can I say something that's probably fucked up that's gonna get me canceled?
Sure.
I'm gonna say it. I've watched Tyler Perry movies at home alone, and I'm like, this is shit. But I'll go to the theaters on the off chance there's someone there that's like really into this, and it's so funny. One time I went and there was like this Mexican family, and there was this like 8-year-old Mexican boy, and he was laughing his ass off at the most inappropriate jokes. He was sitting next to me, and the family wasn't commenting, but their laughter made me enjoy the movie so much more. And I'm like, this 8-year-old boy, he should not be laughing at this shit, but because there's like a Christian undertone to the movie, like the family was like, when the morality of the movie came out, the family was like, oh yeah, okay, oh yeah. And it's like they could have their 8-year-old boy there watching like, grandma gonna get some pussy tonight or get some dick tonight. Like, these jokes are like fucking, I would say inappropriate, but like, it's a family movie.
They are. No, they are inappropriate. And that's the problem. You know, some people don't understand what is appropriate for children and what's not. And you end up with bad situations around these kids. You know what I mean? You don't take no fucking kid to see Tyler Perry. That's not something you do,
dude, I grew up watching like rated R fucking Schwarzenegger films, murder everything. Lois, my favorite duo with the hearts in the chat. Thank you, Loie. And Dinah Deuce has smashed that like. Show you love Billy with the hearts. Thank you, Dinah Deuce. That's what we do. 420. 420, twin, homie. But
now think about it, Billy. What you said, you know, you went to see Schwarzenegger movies where they killed everybody on screen. Yes. But in those movies, there was minimal cuss words. There weren't real life situations. There weren't, you know, things that a kid can pick up on. Like, think about it now. Yeah, you know, think about it.
When I was 12, my dad made me watch Rocky Horror Picture Show and then A Clockwork Orange back to back. And he was like,
your dad's a cool fucking dude.
He's like, you need to watch this. I was like, Dad, I don't want to. He's like, no, you need to watch this. You can't go to bed. And there was a third movie, Flesh Gordon 2. Which was like straight up just like B movie porn, basically. It was like
Gordon?
Yeah, Flesh Gordon. It wasn't Flash Gordon. It was
is.
Flesh Gordon too. And luckily, my dad fell asleep by the time that one came on because that was a shitty fucking movie. I was like, oh god, this sucks. I went to sleep too. But like I'm sitting there watching Clockwork Orange. And it's some pretty wild shit. Rocky Horror Picture Show, kind of wild but campy. He's like, you haven't watched these movies. You need to watch these movies. These are important movies.
Now, I know, you know, growing up, they used to, every year they play Rocky Horror Picture Show in the movie theater. And, like, that crowd was amazing. They went in there, spilled cough fucking everywhere, screaming, singing along. Do they still do that? Do they still have those replays for that movie?
I need you to know what they do, okay? I need you to know what they do. Because what they do here... Cassie Olin coming through big time. Put it down for the crown. My queen, Cassie. Let's roll that beautiful queen footage. Hear ye, in the halls of rewind. I, Billy the Fridge, induct you Cassie Ulin. Boom, boom, boom. Queen of LolcowRewind. I wish I was drinking. I would drink that to cheers you, but salute you, Cassie. Oh my goodness, what a fucking
Thank you.
huge surprise. What a big love from Cassie, the queen of rewind. W's in the chat, crowns in the chat. W, love it, Cassie. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Diago says, wild. I think Clockwork Orange is a relaxing movie to watch. Every scene is so beautiful, it doesn't even look violent. What about the ultra violence? Cassie, thank you. Much love to you too. It's bunches and bunches. Hearts on fire. Damn, dude. We just randomly crowned the fuck out. Ooh.
Good times, brother.
Ooh.
Thank you, Cassie. Big dubs in the chat
for Cassie. I feel bad that I'm not drinking because I like right before I stopped drinking, I bought a ton of little of those Crown bottles to celebrate, and I think it's been twice now that I've had to fake the funk. I gotta fix the Crown intro too. I just realized there's a little off-putting thing there, but the love is the same and appreciation is the same. Thank you.
Yeah, that was huge. Thank you, Cassie.
Now, I will say this. My dad, he was a bit of a sicko. Not in like the worst way, but he thought kids could like take in more than most adults did. And it's because when he was young, he was like abused and nobody believed him. And he was like, he just wanted us to know what goes on in the world. He didn't want us to be like blind to it. So he was at a very, very young age. He was like, look, this is what people do. This is what happens. And if it ever happens to you, come to me. He's like, you don't have to trust adults. Like there's no adult out here who's above you. I don't care who it is. You come to me if anybody's trying to act some way or do something. And in my heart, like, I don't know where the line is to like expose kids to the reality of the world, but I do know that it benefited me greatly because I think questioning people is very important. I feel like obedience is not the default. You know,
obedience should never be blind. That's what I
think.
Blind
obedience scares the fucking shit out of me, and I see a lot of.
And I agree. You know, I agree with what your dad said and why he did the things that he do. All kids, you know, at some point you should teach them what to look out for and let them know that hey, this is not a good thing. Because if you don't tell them, then they're gonna expect to think that it's good. And yeah, you know, it was the same thing. You know, when they say, hey, don't get in white vans with candy. You know, if you don't tell a kid, don't get in white vans for candy, then they're going to go out there and get in fucking white vans for candy.
My dad pulled me out of the Boy Scouts. He worked nights, so he didn't know I was in the Boy Scouts for 3 weeks. And when he figured out, he's like, no. He was like, they teach you to trust elders. He was like, for one, I don't trust any fucking man that goes in the woods with somebody else's
kids.
Random kid, you know. I don't trust that. I don't trust someone like he's like if you have kids and you're camping with like a family, I get that. But my dad was very protective. My dad was the type of guy that was like after what happened to him, I think he didn't ever like he would have killed somebody, you know, and he made sure everybody knew that too. He made sure that he like he would go on every field. He went on more field trips than I did. You know, I would have a sick day and he'd already signed up to do a field trip. I'd be home sick and he would go in and do the field trip without me because they were relying on him, you know. And he was there at all of them because he wanted everybody to know, for one, that you don't fuck with me, right? The adults or the other kids. My dad would threaten fucking kids on occasion, but he'd do it the right way. He would do it the right way. Well, he'd do it 50-50. When I got older, he would just be like, yeah, I got a bow and arrow. They can't trace the arrows. So I'm getting old. I'll kill for my kids. I'll kill for them. He would just drop that like in front of people. But One time I was in first grade and I was getting picked on by the sixth graders because I was so big. I was just like, I looked like I was a sixth grader because I was just so fucking huge. I was a big fat kid, tall and chubby. And the sixth graders were picking on me. I was a first grader, so my brain wasn't there, you know? And I brought this boat to school that my cousin made, like this boat out of like a little palm-sized boat thing. I brought it to school for show and tell. She gave it to me after like a craft thing. Like, you want it? I was like, yeah, I want it. It's cool. It's a cool boat. And I brought it into class, and when I was at the bus stop, they like took it and smashed it, and like we're all yelling at me. So I ran home crying, and my dad was like, "Okay, hold up. Who's the leader of the kids?" And I told him. He's like, "Where's he live?" And he went to the house, knocked on the door. He looked at the guy's father, and he said, "Look, your son is picking on my son. My son's a fucking first grader. He's a sixth grader. And this needs to stop, because if it doesn't, I'm going to come back here. I'm going to kick your fucking ass." And he goes, and he looked at the kid and he goes, "And I want you to know accidents happen. I'll see you around this neighborhood." and they didn't fuck with me no more after that.
Yeah. No, that wasn't a skateboard accident, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can relate. I've had some conversations with other people's parents while raising my own. Some not too happy conversations, but got the job done. You know, my wife is more tactical. Me, not me. I'll kick in your fucking door.
There's not a lot of people who like confrontation nowadays, you know, and it's like,
I like confrontation.
it's
I
important.
really do.
It's important.
I really do. Like, it's a shame. I really do. I don't have a, you know how they say, a fight or flight. I don't have a flight response. It's always fight.
Yeah. I don't have a flight response or a gag reflex.
Oh my. Oh my.
I'm kidding. That sounded questionable. But it's just something you go through in life, and
Come on, buddy. You can go past.
Sometimes you have to be extra vigilant, and I think when you do have that layer of confidence and that willingness to do something when it comes down to it, you become a steward of society, where you got to try and protect the people you care about and the people you don't care about sometimes. I don't know. When you have that ability, you got to become the good guy. I learned that, you know, early on. Some people just need a little pat on the ass or a fucking smack on the back of the head, and then they'll be right. So you got to stand up to people sometimes.
All the time. When I was a wee lass, I got bullied once. I remember, you know, going through it, and somebody said to me, "You take the loudest one in front of you, and the one that's talking all of the shit, and you grab them and you beat the piss out of them, and everybody else will fall in line." And that's what happened. They all fell in line. And then I just read comic books, because that's what I wanted to do. It's being real.
Just give me my fucking books and leave me the fuck alone.
That's it, bro. That's it. But, you know, some people, they like, you know, to start with people who they assume are easy targets, but they don't know that we separate because we don't want to hurt anyone else. Not because we can't. It's because we know we can.
Yeah.
True story.
The divide and conquer mentality. Go after the biggest one. It is interesting how the groups will fall apart when you go after the biggest one. The little ones get scared and they run off. I was getting ran up on by some coyotes in my neighborhood. There was like 4 coyotes, and I was coming home from my sister's. We had dinner, and she gave me all these leftovers. I had a handful of like barbecue meat, like tons of meat in my hand, and I'm looking at these coyotes who are staring me down. They're like 12 feet away, and I'm like, dude, they probably smell this meat. If they get me down, they're gonna get the meat. They're probably gonna want to keep eating. So I'm like, there's 4 of them. I was like, fuck it. I advanced on them immediately. They just killed a cat in my backyard that weekend. So I was like, fuck these guys. I go run them off, and the main one, the big one, stared me down while all his others ran away. And I was glad that they ran away, because 4 of them would have been a fucking bitch. Would have been a bitch if they would have bucked up. But then he realized he didn't have no backup, and he ran off and followed him. I was like, shit. You never know, man. You never know if they got some fentanyl or something or acting wild.
Yeah, for real. Hey, big fella, you okay? Are you gonna sit right here? Camera can't see you, so they don't know you're here. I'm talking to my dog. He's a beagle. His name's Bam, and he needs rubs.
Bam.
He's right over there. Yeah, he's an old boy. He turned 6 this year. But you had to fight fucking coyotes, bro? It's fucking insane.
That was a couple of years ago. There's a lot of coyotes in this neighborhood. Now, like I've heard that you can get coyote piss and just pour it around, and that helps deter them. You can buy coyote piss off Amazon. I always think about doing it just because there's like little kids around here and everything, and I'm like, should I just become the piss man, sprinkling coyote piss around the neighborhood? Is that
what the fuck, Billy?
right? I'm thinking about buying a super soaker and fucking loading it with coyote piss and just spraying down everything. Like would that be content?
It would actually. Yes, it would. Watch. The fuck?
We'll see when it gets to be coyote season. I might have to do a goal to get me a super soaker full of coyote piss and go be a hero. spray the universe around me down with fucking piss.
But I mean, it would help though to keep the coyotes out of the neighborhood. I mean, yeah, be the hero that they deserve, brother.
Little Ghostbuster, Coyote Buster. Everybody wants to see Bam, but I think the camera doesn't go down that low, and he's a
Nah, it doesn't go down. After the show, I just put it inside the Discord. I'll show you guys. I'll try it because he's a big boy. He doesn't let me pick him up, so he doesn't want to be up here with me. Only when he demands treats and attention, you'll see him. But full transparency, he's always right here or right here. Even when I'm working, he stays by my side because he's my emotional support dog. Even he didn't know it, but it's kind of what he does. So, but he's always here.
If Al in the chat says get a cape, dude, I might actually become like a superhero this summer. Be the anti-coyote piss man. We have to study this and see exactly how to fight coyotes. A super soaker full of piss.
And a cape.
A cape. I think I should have some sort of a stick to like fight them off with in case they come too close. Non-lethal, right? I don't want to kill coyotes, right? It's not a good thing. They be killing cats. Like I'll be hearing in the middle of the night like a coyote attack out. My backyard's pretty big, and there's over yonder, there's a creek over yonder, not too far from here. And I think they travel down the creek and run into little animals and stuff, and you can hear them fighting and attacking things, and it sucks. It's not cool. Piss man coming to the LCU universe.
What do you need, boy? On inside of the bed. Yeah.
Now,
turn it on.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, LolcowRewind Unwind, we had Gidgey on. She had a huge day on Queens. They broke their diet. She said she got attacked hot dog style by little sardines. I'm gonna go back and watch that. It sounds pretty fun.
She's very very descriptive with her bullshit.
I'm looking forward to having her at Fat Camp with everybody else because I'm trying to think of the big energy that's going to be in that room. The funny thing about Gidgey is she's been like a fan for the longest time, and everybody's like, Gidgey's glazing. She do that though. That's just like part of who she is.
I mean, if you are a fan of something and you love it, why not tell the world that you love it? Why not? I don't see anything wrong with that.
Yeah,
I'm a fucking fan of the things that happen here. As fucking crazy as that is, I'm a fan of it. So
Gidgey's been following since like way back in the day. Like she remembers the days of Keemstar and Kalo over on Battle Chem. That's where I came up. I met Keem 15 years ago, and I met Kalo 15 years ago. A little weird guy, a little weird little weird homie. And
Tell you what, that guy, say what you want, but he has big brass balls. He's just going out doing IRL streams. Fuck, bro. I can't do that shit.
I used to do IRL quite a bit, and before my my heart failure, that was like, I stopped because of COVID. That shit was fucking. It's fun when you turn the world into a stage, and everybody becomes your co-host. Your supporting actor, and some people don't want to do that. And it's like, okay, move on then, right? Move along. But some people don't want to do that, but they also want to do that because they don't want to move along. Then you get these issues where you're like fighting people, And I've had to fight. I've had to fight people. That's why I don't want to go out no more. I don't have the stamina right now. I can't get into it with 3 or 4 people, or one person even.
20 years ago for me. I can't do it anymore, and I won't. I can't.
But it is exhilarating, fun, interesting a lot of times. AB in the chat says, "Why'd you give up on gold?" I just want more time to myself. I literally don't have a lot of free time in my life, and I just need more time to myself. And gold was a way to get 2 hours back. If I dropped the show. AB says, I did IRL in quotes. You were Blade's girlfriend. It was funny. Yeah, I did a IRL. Only Use Me Blade was at a hotel, and my friends at the time were big fans of his. They were watching, and they're like, dude, Blade's in our area tonight. We know what hotel he's in. Like, someone who trusted Blade told them, and Blade trusted told them. And so I showed up to Blade's, dressed up like a blonde woman. I had the full dress, makeup, and everything. And I brought a bunch of Jaeger, and I started getting them fucking wasted. Ended up getting groped that night. It was not cool. One of the guys there literally was like feeling me up, and I'm like, dude, I'm gonna beat your fucking ass. Like, I know I got you drunk, but you get your fucking hands off me. I felt slightly obligated to give him a pass because I did bring him all the alcohol, but it was not cool. Blade didn't grope me. Blade didn't. It was some guy named Kev.
By anyone.
Dude, it was not cool. I was like, fuck me.
I don't want to be groped at all. Throw elbows. I have a very nice size elbow.
Yeah.
I'd have tightened you up.
Yeah, that was a funny night though. Then I started doing IRL after that, and I'm like, I'd done a bunch of IRL before in certain fashions with the battle cam stuff. When IRL got really big with Ice Poseidon and everything, a lot of the people I used to work with back in the day were blowing up with him. So I was like, fuck it, let's go in. AB says, funny moment. Yeah, that shit was ridiculous. No means no, Greeky, exactly. No means no.
Yeah, you're right. No, there would be no groping. There's no groping.
Biggs.
So, are you? What's up, brother?
Biggs, what do you think? What do you think the number one LolCow storyline is right now going on in the universe? What do you think? What do you think is going to be? Have you been following anybody? Because I think that this new Wings Nerds thing, I'm going to be following the Wings Nerds collaboration intently. I think there's a lot of directions to look in. Mike, how you doing? Did you eat?
What's up?
Did you eat pizza?
What's up, brother?
What happened?
Did you eat any pizza tonight?
A little bit. I'm smart. Listen, here's what happened. I'm a little lit right now, and so I put on rewind. I'm like, I need a laugh. I need a good laugh. And the first thing I have, look at my phone. All I hear is, yeah, that was the time I got groped. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I went
to on rewind.
You know, Only Use Me Blade, right?
Yeah.
I like met him once at a VidCon and just took a picture with him to send to a friend of mine because they were like a huge fan of Blade. So I was like, can I get a photo? And then never knew him, like really talked to him or anything. And then he was in my area. The same friend was like, dude, you gotta stream snipe his stream. And Blade was at a hotel. He was getting drunk with some people live streaming. And I got dressed up in full blonde wig, makeup. I had a fucking corset on, bustier, everything. I was looking like a fuck house, right? Like a blonde slut fuck house. And I showed up to Blade's hotel with tons of Jägermeister. And I just get him and the people he was with drunk. And one of the guys there got so drunk he started groping me. And I'm like, dude, I will fucking kill you. Like, I will kill you. You need to stop. And he stopped. But it was like, I was like, that's fucked up. I got initiated into Grope Gang day one hanging out with Blade. Alyssa Noel says, shout out, congrats to Biggs. He seems like such a good fit and seems like an absolute sweetheart. Health, best and blessed to y'all. Always stay up. Thank you, Alyssa. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
No, but yeah, that's that story. I kind of asked. It's not the first time that I will say this, Mike. The amount of times I've dressed up as a woman and went out in public, every single time, this might not be real, there was a man trying to get with me. 3 times. It was 3 times. It was once in Portland, twice in Seattle. Well, once in Portland, once in Seattle, once in Bellevue, Washington, which is outside of Seattle.
I gotta watch what I say.
Every single time. One guy was homeless, and one guy had a girl and was trying to get me in a 3-way with his girl.
That would have been a surprise.
Yeah, I was like, nah, I'm
Billy, are you on top?
yeah. But that's fucking weird. That it's like every time I've gone out in public as a woman, that says a lot about like if you're a woman and
you're a hot bitch.
If you're a woman and you're not getting hit on when you go out, tell me about it because I don't know. I don't know that life.
I mean, yesterday he was talking about his curly hair. I mean, it is what it is.
So he said, if I go out dressed like a woman and I get hit on and you don't,
right?
Then it's you.
Yeah, one guy was pretty much homeless, but he was really in love. I was like,
he wanted to climb that tree, baby.
Yeah,
Pet that dog. But yeah, with wings, I'm glad that he's back. Like I said, I think him being in capacity off screen, not on camera, in the background, moving things around is a better fit for him because it allows him to move and be creative, and it also shields him from the general public where he doesn't have to take that backlash all the time. So I'm definitely going to watch that. I'm curious to see where they're going to go, what direction they're going to go with Nerds. But I think Wings has a mind for this business. And he'll definitely go ahead and make an impact. So I'm just curious to watch. So that would answer your question. I think that's the one that I'm going to follow going forward to see where it goes. I was very excited when I found out that Mike came to this universe. I'm a big fan, by the way. I don't know if you know
Thank
it,
you.
but I was curious to see. And I was very surprised when Tina actually agreed to come here. And
yeah.
Like,
they tell the story differently. They tell the way Tina and Boogie say it. Boogie had the idea, and he's like, he asked me permission. Can I use Tina? And Tina's version of it, she went up to Boogie and was like, "Hey, you got any projects?" And the Boogie's like, "Hey, there's Local Live." That never fucking happened. I brought Tina. I was like, "We should do something with Tina." That's what happened.
That's funny because Tina will say that she talked to Boogie and reached out to you and brought you here.
Yeah. Tina's like, I'm happy to bring you along, Mike. I'm like, I've known Keemstar for how long, Tina? I needed you.
Zay Zooted in the motherfucking chat says, RWO, tell Death, y'all killing it. Congrats on the crown, bestie. Zay, love you. I dropped by into Glass earlier, said what's up to the Glass girls. I wanted them to give me a rundown of Bus before I came on, just so I'd have a little bit to talk about Bus. And they were very kind and generous with their time. Much love to the Glass souls. Gold Peak, is that the zero sugar?
Yep.
I've had it.
Good.
I love the zero sugar sweet tea, but I've gotten so accustomed to unsweetened tea that it's like I'll drink it and I'm like I feel like I'm having candy. So like,
That's a good thing.
yeah. No, it's good. Yeah, I love unsweetened sweet tea. But yeah, I drink regular unsweetened tea, and it's good. It's good enough for me. I like the caffeine. Like at Fat Camp,
You just transitioned like that.
I gotta ask. Are you about to do it up big time like you did last time, like with a big ass meal before you go in?
Yes. Did you see the meal that I brought on day one?
The pizza.
Team was like, we should go get some pizzas, and I didn't know how many pizzas to get, so I went to fucking Pizza Hut, and I think it was like $600 worth of Pizza Hut. The guy was, when he showed the boxes, Boogie's like, Mike, how many did you get? Boogie ate 3 pizzas his goddamn self. Okay?
That's a lot of fucking pizza. That's crazy.
We went it was gone. The next morning there was no pizza.
I heard about you guys' steakhouse stop in Houston.
Yes, it's a place called Taste of Texas. Me and Boogie were trying. Boogie was like, Mike, I want to take you to a fine steakhouse. I was like, oh, thanks, Boogie. So he took me to like a buffet, I think it was. Thanks, Boogie. But it was good. It was called Taste of Texas. And I can't remember the details of the restaurant right now. But there was a section with like cheeses and breads and, fruits and shit. And it was delicious.
My plan is to try and get like some nice Texas barbecue before I go in. Like that's what I want to fill up on. I've been eating a lot of keto stuff, so like when I'm hungry and I want to have like a nice meal, I go to barbecue now, and I try and get like some ribs and some sausage and everything, and tell myself,
that sounds good.
Tell myself that's the right.
Did you just pull a donut from, bro?
Did you put that on the pizza?
Out of, just like.
So Queens today we had to sabotage our food, so I had donut, cookies, Twinkies, and like a pizza.
Bro, put that shit away, bro. You don't need
They
that.
fucked me up too. People putting mayonnaise inside the shit, tuna fish. It was horrible.
Yeah, Gidgy said she was talking about sardines hitting her in the face today. I don't know what the fuck y'all had going on.
Hi, Sally.
How you doing?
Hey, Michael, I have a question. I'm doing great. I have a question. Okay? If you had favorite snacks, what would they be?
I know what she's doing. She's getting a grocery store for Fat Camp, and I'll be happy to oblige.
She set up the bodega in her trunk.
Billy, what are you adding to the list?
I'm trying not to.
He added Hostess cupcakes, lemon and raspberry filled type donuts.
Motherfucker, I am with you, Billy. I will buy them before you. He's talking about the fuck. What are they start with a Z, right?
The
Zinger.
Is there Zenemans or something?
No, that's definitely not it.
I'm thinking Entenmann's. What the fuck are they?
You're talking about kind of like a Twinkie with like raspberry coconut over it.
Zingers.
Oh, those are
Zingers.
Yeah, those are.
Is
Oh,
it Zingers?
Tiger Tails. The Tiger Tails.
Boogie or Billy, I don't know what.
The Twinkies.
I never heard of that.
The Twinkies with the coconut and raspberry. I'm pretty sure those are Tiger Tails. I don't know.
I thought they were called Zingers.
Maybe you're
It's
right.
Zingers.
Zingers are a new Twinkie. They could be I could be thinking back to the 80s, dude.
Listen, I have it written down. Lemon, raspberry filled Tiger Tail Zingers. I got that. What else you like, Michael? Any kind of chips or anything?
I can't think. I'm high right now, Xylee. I apologize. I can't think.
Well, now would be the perfect time for me to tell you you're supposed to have the munchies, my guy. What are you doing?
I'm learning. I'm having the munchies is unlike anything.
Xylee, let me wingman for you here. Mike, are you a Cheetos guy?
No, okay, no.
Okay, no Cheetos.
Like a fresh, like coming back from Whataburger, or whatever, some cheeseburger. If you wig that in my face, I'm buying it.
All right, listen. Every time I go to Whataburger, I'll like message you or something. Meet me around the second cabin behind the back.
We're doing a
we
drug
can
deal with fast food.
Yeah,
Xylee
I
about
got
to
you.
get the DoorDash hit up.
Listen, I already know Keem's weakness is chocolate from the UK, and I've already got some of that being brought in. That way I can pay him off. That way the cops don't stop me and get me. I'm paid him off.
You got the pipeline?
Don't you worry about it.
You really want him.
Do you see who my two co-hosts are? I got the connections.
You're driving in with some Colombian British chocolate.
I'm gonna be a pusher here. I'm gonna be a pusher here. Okay, you want to make real money? Write down Diet Cokes for Keemstar.
Oh, I already got it. Already
He'll
got
buy
Diet
all of
Cokes, Mountain Dew Zeros for Boogie, Diet Mountain Dew for myself, but I ain't paying extra. But I will say this: I take Venmo, I take Cash App, I take PayPal or cash. Don't get mad at me if you have to pay by the M&M. Just saying, I need to make my bread.
You know, exactly what you got to do is just buy the same amount of fucking White Claw you bought last time, but actually ration the shit off, make people pay.
As much White Claws as I bought last year, would I not have made money if I would have made people pay for that
right?
shit? And I got like maybe a can out of that motherfuckers.
It was like Night of the Living Dead, bro.
Dinah
Billy went to the Walmart with me. I was buying cases of shit, and I would get maybe a can or two out of those cases.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Yeah, once there was canned drinks, because like I think we had bottles left over. People were getting a little too scared of the hard liquor, but even then, they weren't that scared.
We ended up with 2 big ass bottles of Tito's left over. Beans ended up taking them with her.
Yeah. Dinah Dew says, "Can we do a member goal tomorrow towards you getting a bunny costume to match Zay Carrot, please?" I can't do the bunny costume. The Borger costume barely fit me. I had to fucking.
Billy, did you guys get a crown today?
Yeah, Cassie. Cassie
I was
came
sitting here looking at the numbers. You guys got a crown. Holy shit!
Cassie dropped the royal crown on us. Thank you again, Cassie. Queen
Thank
Cassie.
you, Cassie. That's incredible.
Yeah, it was absolutely amazing. Cassie always shows big love here. I gotta say, we are about to pass off to. Is it Nerds right after us? Is that?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, great. Yeah, I just want to make sure it didn't get moved. The schedule moves around so much.
I love Hi Michael.
Tomorrow you're coming on at 3:45 in the morning,
right?
What'd you say, Xylee?
I said I love Hi Michael. It's so funny.
I didn't know it was noticeable.
Also, nice to meet you, Ms. Xylee.
I don't hold my shit well. I don't
Nice
smoke
to meet
enough of it.
I've been noticing you, random bigs. No, you're dope. No, you seem dope as fuck. No, you seem dope as fuck. No, I like what I'm seeing. I really do.
I don't want to smoke, Ms. Xylee. I don't want to smoke. You got it.
I'm chill these days. I'm chill.
The fact that Wings and Nerd are debuting like 3 minutes from now, the new Wings-led Nerd. I'm excited to see what it's going to be. I'm really excited to pass everybody off to this one. I don't know where it's going to go, but I'm highly interested.
Grim needs all the help he can get. Sorry, I know that's your friend Michael, but it's true.
Here's a true statement, okay? And maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but I'm high. So I was obviously involved in these discussions with Wings and coming to Nerd. And one of the good things about it was I feel like I can't tell him what to do, Grim, because he's my friend. And I don't want to be like, your show's this today. I don't feel like I can do that. So I was happy that Keemstar proactively went to add somebody that can.
Well, when your homeboy goes to his channel and bitches about Nightmare, there is a problem.
That did happen, didn't it?
Uh-huh. It did. Nightmare affected him so much, he had to go to his vlogging channel and bitch about him.
Damn.
I'm just saying, my boy Nightmare. Okay, I gotta go. My show starts in 2 minutes. I love y'all. Talk to you later. Bye.
Yeah, have a good night, Xylee. You're a vlog guy, Mike. Do you pretty much talk about whatever happens to you in your vlog anyways? Does that just become content?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I hope for things to happen. Like, come on, bro. We've got a lot of living family members right now, dude. I need something.
Damn, son.
What happened? Jennifer went to jail?
Let's go.
Get me the mugshot.
Oh,
insane.
How often do you upload still? Because I'll see pretty regular uploads from you. At least unless I'm seeing them all on my timeline on when they.
It's
come
like
in.
6 a month these days.
That's for a channel that's been going as long as yours. That's a lot.
I used to be daily.
Yeah.
Then one point I was twice a day. And then days that would leave days when I uploaded on Angry Grandpa 4 times in a day. You know.
Yeah.
So, like, I used to upload a fuck ton, and then we kind of semi-retired because we have like Angry Grandpa's evergreen, right? So it'll make money forever. His channel made 20 grand last month, you know, and I ain't uploaded on it since, you know.
Yeah.
So the channel makes money constantly, so we kind of slowed down on how much we upload because we're kind of retired.
That's the life. You put your work in, and that's what happens. That's dope.
You definitely earned it. You know,
Mike,
you earned it. So,
thank you for having a laugh with us. We got to send everybody over to Lolcow Nerd. Biggs, anything you want to say?
I want to say peace, love, and enjoy yourself. Don't be so fucking angry.
Anything,
enjoy life.
Anything you want to say, Mike? In your high state?
I was singing the X-Men theme in my head.
I'm now want to watch X-Men. All right, guys, go watch Lolcow
Me too. It's on Disney
Nerd.
Plus.
I'm excited to see where this episode goes. I really think it's must-see TV. You guys have a good night.